What's up, everybody? This is Aristotle back with another video, and if my voice sounds a little funny, well, my whole household tested positive for you know what. So the videos weren't exactly flying out of here, but I've got a nice one ready for you now, and we're going to do a continuation from our gold farm that we built in the last video, way up there in the sky, and down inside this little hole down here we're going to pop a Piglin trading system. So come on with me, show you what we're going to do. All right, so for this build, you're going to need a few things. Now, I'm going to build a 4 Piglin system. So for every Piglin, you're going to need one redstone torch, 1 redstone comparator. You're going to need at least 1 hopper. In this case, I'm going to do 2. You're going to need 1 dropper, and you're going to need at least 1 chest, but I'm actually going to be using 3 total. And then you're going to need 4 or a name tag for each one. Then you're going to need an abundance of extra blocks for building, and then you're also going to need some glass. You don't have to choose these colors, of course. You're going to need some way to move the piglins around. I'm using mine carts today. And you're going to need some way to spawn proof as well, because you don't want to get anything spawning in your Piglin trading area if you can avoid it. Okay, so right over there is the short hallway to the bottom where I access my gold farm up above. That's where I'm going to put my trading system today, and I chose that spot specifically because we are close to the roof of the nether, and plus I have this great area here where I can pull piglins from down at the bottom, down there, right up through here in this forest, all the way through. And as you can see, I've been busy at that entire time, and I'll show you a short clip of how you get them in there. Okay, as you can see in this area, a lot of piglins are spawning, and I've got our last and final one right here in a mine cart. So you just want to throw a tag on him, which would be our last tag. And then what we're going to do is just kind of clear this out, and we'll push him right off. Please, no lava. We're going to push him right off this way, and then we're going to get him on those tracks and off back to our little room just around the corner. And come on, you can move faster than that. There we go. All right. And since that makes number 4, we are all ready to begin our construction. Now, piglins get really angry when you open a chest, and that's generally how you end up angering them. So don't keep any chests in this room. I kind of forgot about that. If you ever do anger them, just pass them a little gold. It works real well for getting that aggro down. Okay, so I dug out a little section of the room. It's 4 blocks tall, 9 blocks wide, and 6 blocks deep here. And I'm just gonna line these guys right up against the back wall here. So what you're gonna wanna do is pick where your bays are, and you wanna dig out 1, 2, 3, 4. A nice little strip in the floor like that. Skip 1 and do the same. 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so in the front of these long ways, you're going to want to put double chests just like this. A single is all you have to put, but like I said, I plan on doing a little serious trading, so I put doubles. And then pop hoppers right into the back of those double chests. All right, grab your comparators and put them right behind the hoppers. Take out the block right above the block that the comparator is pointed into. In that missing block, place a redstone torch, and then facing out right above the block from the redstone torch, you want your droppers. Fill in the area just like this. Okay, so you're going to want to give these guys a quick test. So what you do is go into the hopper, grab some junk blocks, I've got some netherrack here, load them up, and what you want to do is just toss one item into the hopper, and then the dropper should spit out just one item, just give you one click. And then we can test this out just a couple more times real quick. So that should be 3, and there we go. Take the bricks of your choice and go up either side, just like this. Grab your glass, and you're gonna go directly on top of these chests here and go too high. Now I'm gonna place some temporary blocks just right on the front of these, because I'm gonna use rails to run these guys right up and into their forever homes. Sometimes placing a stopper block on the back helps if you're running the mine carts directly in. And so we've got our guy right here, should be good to go. If I can remember how to do place some rails on the ground. Okay, so let's see. We got to get this guy going up, and let's get our first contestant in. Stop. Okay, nobody said this was easy. There we go. And he's in, and I can move on to the next contestant. There goes number 3. And there goes number 4. Okay, don't forget to clean up all your rails. Alright, so it's at this point you can kind of pop up and tower up above. You can get rid of those stopper blocks if you use them. Just like that. And let's replace that there. And then what you want to do is pop a hopper pointed down and into the droppers, just like that. And then I like to pop a chest on the top of that, which does mean I'm going to need to get rid of the one block above each of these guys right here. And so at that point I can place a chest so that I can easily load up more gold. And I really should correct that. Let me pop on over here. Now, they're not going to like it when you break a chest. There we go. Replacement chest ordered and installed. Okay, so one of the things I like to do is I'll take a temporary block here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of fill in right around these things. Once you start knocking these guys out of their mine carts, they can slip through the gap or the crack in the back and wind up over there, which is something you don't want. So once you got in those spaces behind filled in, what you want to do is just come on up here, break that bottom glass block, tap the minecart, fill this back in. I'm not really liking the way the top is looking here, so I'm going to use some slabs and get this cleaned up. Okay, so with all 4 out of their mine carts and in place, I use some half slabs to kind of go around, make it look a little better. The half slab right here allows me access to these back chests, which, well, basically we got to start filling up with gold here. You got to kickstart this guy. You can just do that by throwing one trash item into the mix here. So just going up and just toss a nether rack down to the bottom, and what that'll do is that will trigger a piece of gold to spit out of the dropper and start the whole cycle here. All right, so the process is going. Let's have a look. So you can see he's got his gold ingot, which he trades off, which immediately triggers another gold ingot to spit out. And then a few seconds later, he's going to trade off, which is going to land on the hopper, and the cycle is going to continue. And as you can see, there is a huge plethora to all of the items that you can get out of these guys. Now, those mine carts came from us when we were knocking them out, of course. There you go, but look at that. 2 crying obsidian right off of 1 trade, so really not bad at all. So I'm going to run up to the gold farm and get a bunch of ingots, and we're going to do trading for an hour and see how that goes. Okay, so we're at the 15-minute mark of our hour-long test, and as you can see, these double chests are already starting to fill in quite a bit. So I'm going to start pulling out the single items such as the fire resistance potions and the armor, etc., and just get those over into a little storage area I have set up back over here. You'll see I threw some carpet down onto the ground just to prevent spawns. You know, a little detail here or there. It's not really the prettiest place in the world, but we've got plenty of gold stocked up going into each of these chambers, so we should see everything going pretty good. I also wanted to say thank you to everybody. We're approaching 150 subscribers at the time that I'm making this video, and being sick, you know, with the whole family stuck in the house, it has been a little difficult to find a nice quiet place to record, but I promise I'm going to turn out some great videos coming up here soon. I've got a lot of great farms. Everything's looking good, and so let's get rid of this Enderman and just saying thank you. Thank you for everything so far. I really appreciate all the support. I think I should probably get a door. Oh no, here we go. Okay, let's not die. All right, that's been 1 hour on the money. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so as we went through, this storage is not enough if you're going to AFK for any significant amount of time. I had to come through and clean out single space items like the potions and the armored boots. And the enchanted books as well. Now you'll notice we get a ton of spectral arrows. We get all kinds of blocks, from soul sand to gravel to blackstone to obsidian to crying obsidian, which we got plenty of. Tons of quartz. We actually got quite a bit of iron nuggets as well, which is a lot of fun. I'm really surprised by the amount of leather that we got. And string's nice as well. This would actually be something I'd want to set up pretty early game if I could, just for that leather, get your enchanting going up. But then again, at the same time, you're going to need a lot of gold to kickstart this thing. So that's just one double chest. As you can see, we got about the same in the rest as we go through. Also get ender pearls as well. And in this last chest, you'll see plenty of nether bricks, fire charges, all kinds of good stuff. So for potions, mostly we get fire resistance. And you can see here, this is just one double chest of things I pulled out of and saved. Right here, second double chest as well. All the enchanted books are soul speed, various different levels of. And you'll see water bottles and boots, iron boots, and all the different chests and some of those ender pearls as well. And then did this, so we had 2 full double chests and then a single chest worth of goods of just single space items. So had I not done that little bit of cleanup though, these would have backed up for sure all the way back into the hoppers, which would have paused the trading until you unloaded. So this is definitely something, if you're going to want to like overnight AFK and you've got this massive gold farm that can feed this thing, I would definitely throw in 4, maybe even 5 double chests each, just so you can get a good 5 hours or so of AFK time on this farm. Alright, so this has been me, Aristotle, with a Piglin Trading Farm. I'm the guy with the shiny golden boots. Anyways, I had fun building this. I hope you can use it in your worlds. I love you, and we'll catch you later. Peace.